Hey there! Today I'm taking you along on a festive day out in London, exploring some of the best Christmas spots in the city. If you're planning a Christmas in London trip or just looking for ideas on where to see the London Christmas lights, markets and decoration, this vlog will give you a few easy stops you can add to your list. We started the morning in Green Park, which felt surprisingly peaceful for December. The air was crisp, there were still a few golden leaves scattered around, and you could hear the city just starting to wake up. From there we took a slow walk over to Buckingham Palace. Even if you've seen it before, there's something iconic about approaching the palace with the giant gate, the Union Jack flying, and the guards performing their routines. We stopped for a quick look, just long enough to take in the atmosphere before carrying on. On the way to the Royal Mews, we popped into the King's shop. And honestly, if you have limited time or you want souvenirs, I would generally recommend this over the Mews. It is much more spacious, there are fewer crowds, and they have a wide selection of items, including the same pieces plus many extras. Really fun to explore without feeling rushed. When we arrived at the Royal Mews, it was absolutely packed. It was one of those moments where you kind of just shuffling with the crowd. Because it was so busy and hard to move around, we decided not to stay too long. After that, we walked through the surrounding streets, which are so charming during the festive season. A lot of the boutiques and cafes had decorated their storefront already with garlands, ribbons, and little warm light displays. Even though the sun was still out, you could really feel that Christmas glow. Eventually we reached Harrods, which is one of the best places to explore during the holidays. We headed straight to the food hall to check out this year's Christmas specials. Everything looked incredible, the pastries, the chocolate, the hampers, the seasonal displays, all beautifully presented. It really does feel like stepping into a luxury Christmas market. After that, we went downstairs into the Harrods Christmas Shop. It was filled with beautiful ornaments, decoration, and theme collection. Some of the pieces are quite pricey, but honestly, it's such a lovely place to wander, even if you're just browsing. And if you're visiting London in December, buying a Harrods ornament is actually a really sweet souvenir. Next, we took the tube over to central London and arrived in Leicester Square. The Christmas market there is small, but really charming. They tend to bring back the same vendors every year, so it feels familiar. But it still has that classic Christmas market atmosphere with food stalls, crafts, and warm drinks. And this year they added a tiny ice rink, which was a fun little update. From the buzzy energy of Leicester Square, we made our way towards Seven Dials. The whole walk was filled with Christmas lights, decorated shop windows, and that warm December buzz. We passed by the new Guinness brewery and they had put out a Guinness Christmas tree, which was funny but very fitting touch. We made a quick stop inside Seven Dials Market, such a great place if you do not want a sit-down meal but still want good food options. Then we continued to the Royal Opera House. On the first level, they had a huge Christmas tree covered in elegant decoration. When we went up to the higher floors, the view of the tree from above was even better. Before leaving, we stopped in the gift shop, which was full of beautiful Bali-inspired Christmas items. It is a perfect spot if you're looking for a thoughtful festive gift. After the Opera House, we walked straight into Covent Garden. It was of course packed, which is completely normal for this time of year, but it's still such a wonderful spot to visit. The giant bells were up, there were mini shows happening and the whole place felt alive. The famous Christmas tree looked incredible, and this year's Santa's display were all made out of Legos, which added a fun family-friendly twist. Our final big stop of the day was Somerset House. Every winter they transform the courtyard into one of the prettiest asterisks in London, with the historic architecture around you, the music playing, and the lights reflecting on the ice. It feels like a scene from a Christmas film. If you want to skate though, I really recommend booking early because the sessions fill up quickly. It was the perfect cozy ending to a festive day out in London. I hope this gave you some inspiration for your own Christmas in London. Thanks for spending this festive day with me, and I'll see you in the next video.